Hi and welcome to the first episode of my video log. I'm Kansoral and I'm a collector for a singular Omega model, the CKS Constellation. I've started collecting Omegas around 3 years ago. And basically at first I was collecting different models, but most of my purchases became a singular model, this model, the CKS Constellation. At first I was only buying this variation. It had a white gold bezel and day date. And basically I saw these as an investment. They are incredibly underpriced and I think they can easily be 10 times the price of what they are today. So basically at first it was an investment, but I quickly became amazed by the variation and different dials. So at that point I became a collector. The difference between a collector and investor is that if you're a collector, you make a lot of unwise decisions. You end up paying really ridiculous amounts of money for obscure rare models that I don't think that it's possible to get that money back. But if you're an investor, for example, just buying a common model, it's likely possible to get that money back and more. But if you're a collector, it's basically quite a challenge to get the money you paid back. In this first episode, I want to talk about the base models. In the second episode, I'll likely talk about steel bracelet, different types of steel bracelets. So I wanted to start a bit formal and giving information, but I called this a video log because it's probably going to be very personal and I'm going to talk about my experiences, my thoughts, my opinions. So basically it's going to be a very opinionated series, very informal. So let's start. This is 168.017. For simplicity, let's call it 17. It says a date and a steel bezel. This is another 17 model. As far as I know, the bezels on these are solid gold, but they are themselves gold capped, not gold plated. They are capped, so basically it's a thick layer of gold on these. The bracelets itself are plated, so basically they wear more easily than the watch itself. And this one has a very special dial, a red spider dial. These enamel dials crack over time and they have this spider-like effect, so they are called spider dials commonly. It's a very special dial. This is a 19 model. Basically the 9 means that it's a day date. It has a 751 caliber and these can have 564 or 561 calibers. This is another special dial variant. It's a sunburst dial. These usually have the common meteor dial as well, but this one has a very uncommon sunburst dial. And then we move on to the 27 model. It has a white gold bezel and date only. This is another special spider dial. It's a blue enamel spider dial. These are really hard to find, the 27s in special variations. They usually have the common linen dial. And this is the 29 model, day date and white gold bezel. It's another special variant. This is a brushed dial. Basically the lines are vertical. So these are our common models. There are also special model numbers. 009 is for solid gold models, but they also have a second series model number. They also have this 17 model number, but they are stamped with 009 as well. So it's an interesting choice there. There's also a 0.008 model. It's a very funky model. They have a solid gold body but a white gold bezel instead. And there are model codes that start with 3, let's say 368 or something like that. They have bracelets that are fused into the body of the watch. So basically these are the models, and this will likely be the end of the first episode. I want to show this watch. This is the watch that inspired these video logs. I can't wait to restore this and share the process. It's an incredible find. I love finding watches in this specific condition. It's in original condition. Everything is original. The case is untouched. Actually, the crown needs changing, but it's an easy change. So basically, thanks for watching, and in the second episode I'm going to talk about bracelets.